Yo, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about how to pick your travel camera bag. I've already done a video on how to pick your travel backpack, so if you're interested in that, the link will be down below or up above. This is specifically how to pick your travel camera bag. Let's jump straight in. Okay, so if you're a bit like me, you're probably a bit of a bag nerd. I absolutely love camera bags. I love bags. I spent literally 3 months researching all the different options of camera bag out there, all the different what they come with, all the different options you have in terms of modularity within camera bags. I looked at loads of stuff. I looked on Kickstarter. I looked everywhere. And the backpack I settled on, as you probably, if you're familiar with my channel, you probably already know this, is the Wandered 31 litre Provoke series. The reason for that is, for me, I think it's the absolute perfect camera bag, both for travel, for street, for jobs, for running gun, for absolutely everything. I think this bag is amazing. So this is it. They're offering a 31 litre and a 21 litre. This is not a sponsored video, and this video is not about this camera bag. I'm just showing you the camera bag that I took travelling. And you can see it's really, really dirty right now. A lot of the reasons we're going to talk about in this as to what you should look for when trying to pick your camera bag are reasons why I bought this one. So they'll be intertwining, but yeah, this is not about this bag. I've already done a video on this bag, so if you're interested in that, I'll link it below or above, and you can go check that out. So when you're picking your travel camera bag, I personally think that you shouldn't be looking at it specifically for travel. You should be looking at this for what you're going to use it for, everything, because camera bags are expensive, and you're probably not going to be traveling for the rest of life. You're probably going on a trip for an X amount of time, and you'll be coming back, and you're going to want to have a bag that still works and still works for you when you're back. So you want to make sure that when you're looking for your bag and you actually buy the camera bag you're going for, that it's one that you're going to use all the time. So the first point is the look. It needs to look good. It needs to look, you don't want it to look like a camera bag, because if you're traveling and it looks like you've got a camera bag on it, you're an easy target. You're a sitting duck for theft, because people are probably going to assume that you've got some expensive camera equipment in there, and most of us do. Cameras aren't cheap, lenses aren't cheap. If you're traveling, you're probably going to have some sort of laptop or something to back up and edit your photos on. So you want it to not look like a typical camera bag. So the design of what you get is very important, but also make sure it's something that you actually like. Next thing to look for is comfortable straps. Another reason why I love the Wandered is the straps, shoulder straps are really comfortable. It's got a chest strap, so it takes the weight off your shoulders a little bit. And if you've got it absolutely maxed out, it's got attachable hip straps, which are padded as well. So that it puts all the weight onto the hips, less on the shoulders. Helps you back. So when you're picking your bag, when you're looking for a bag, try and find one with comfortable straps. Detachable hip straps, I think, are a massive must for me. The next thing to look for is accessibility. You want to make sure that this camera bag is easy for you to get to your camera kit, because you're traveling, things pop up, you want to quickly get your camera out. I'm a big fan of side doors on camera bags, so you can just swing it around on your shoulder, get your camera out, take a shot, put it back in, whatever. It makes it easy to get to your kit. Not only that, you also want a fair few pockets for organization. If you're traveling, it's really easy for everything to get messy. So with my camera bag, I have everything in a specific location, and it stays in that location unless it's in use. So you want your bag to be nice and accessible, so you can get to everything easily. You haven't got to dig everything out to get into, find a specific thing that you're looking for. Possibly the most important point, security. You want to make sure that this bag is secure, because as I say, we're photographers, we've got expensive kit on our backs, we're sitting ducks. So again, taking the Wandered into consideration, another reason why I love this one is because of the clamshell zips, but it's all completely black and the zip is on the back. So basically someone can't come up behind me and just unzip it, get their hand in and get it, because it's on my back. The opening is against me, they can't get into it. You want to make sure that your bag has got padlocks, because when you're traveling, you're on flights. Say you're on a long haul flight, you're on there for 8 hours, you're probably going to have a kip. You don't want someone to go rummaging for your bag when everyone else is asleep. So padlock up your bags, make sure it has the ability to padlock up the zips. And final point is you want it to be water resistant or weather resistant, or at the very least have a weather seal or cover. Again, taking the Wandered as an example, it's got a rain cover that you can stretch over the bag. This keeps it dry, keeps the weather out. Now, this is a really big thing for me, because I actually use that more on beaches than I do, because the bag, to an extent, is water resistant. It can take a beating. I've been out in the rain with it without the cover on, and everything inside is bone dry. I use it on beaches because beaches have sand. Sand and camera kit don't go very well. So what I do is I put the rain cover over the bag to keep the sand out of it, and that means I can actually still get into the clamshell opening, but everything else is just nice and just, I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is, but what's that? I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. Stand can't get in unless you're kicking it all over your stuff, and that's, oh god, I had a mental image of someone kicking stand into my bag, and that would, oh god, I think I'd cry. So make sure it's got some sort of weather resistance or a rain cover, because again, you're traveling, we're going to experience different climates, different weathers, so you want to be able to defend your bag against, or you want your bag to be able to defend against rain and stuff like that. Okay, so a few of my examples of camera bags I absolutely love. The Wandered Provoke, obviously. Wandered also do some other ones such as the Hexad Duffel and the Carryall. There's some awesome bags, but for me they're a bit too big. I can't use them as day bags. Okay, so Brevetti have a few different options on their site. I really like the Roma personally. I think that'd make a really good travel bag. It's very similar to the Wandered in the way it's set up, but I think it's a little bit smaller. I don't think you can get as much stuff in it, but that was a option for me. Peak Design have their Peak Design Everyday Backpack, which was also a option. I don't really like the layout of the bag, but that's an option that I know is very popular with a lot of people. And the Lowepro Pro Tactic backpacks are very popular. I know a lot of people use them. Again, I personally think they look too much like a camera bag, in my opinion. I don't really like the look of them. Again, that's why I went for the Wandered. I love how sleek it looks, and it's just a camera bag. And it doesn't have to be a camera bag. I could pull out that camera cube and just use it as an everyday bag if I wanted to. But yeah, there are a few other options that I really like, so they're all linked down below if you're interested in checking those out. But yeah, that's it for me. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a thumbs up down below. It pushes this out to other people who would find this helpful. Subscribe if you aren't already, see more of my content. I do travel and photography and videography related vlogs, tutorials, stuff like this. Check it out, join the community. All the other stuff that YouTube's telling you to do, and if not, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to take the shot. Peace!